Let's do the question number 33. Right? As limit of x approaches 0, x times 1 minus square root of 1 minus x squared over square root of 1 minus x squared times cube of sine inverse x. Right? Now what did you learn? You learned that as limit of x approaches 0, sine x over x, it goes to 1. Right? You know that. Here you have this part, sine inverse x. You don't know about sine inverse thing, but you know about sine x thing, right? Okay. Then what can we do now? We can get a substitution for that. Let's say you can take this. Let u equals sine inverse x. Therefore, sine u equals x. Right? Fine. Then, as limit of x approaches 0, what happens to sine u? Limit of sine u goes to 0. You know, sine u goes to 0 as limit of u goes to 0. U approaches to 0. Right? Now you have this part too. Right? Then you can convert. So, now you can rewrite this. It's equal to as limit of u approaches 0. For x you can substitute sine u times 1 minus square root of 1 minus sine squared u over square root of 1 minus sine squared u times sine inverse x equals u, therefore into u cube. Right? Okay. Now I can rewrite it like this. As limit of u approaches to 0, sine u over u. I have taken one of the u. Here you have u to the power 3. You can write it as u into u to the power 2. So I have taken this u to write here. Right? Then as limit of u approaches 0, 1 minus sine squared u. Here square root of 1 minus sine squared u. That is square root of cos squared u over, now you have this cos squared u, square root of that. For that you can write it into u to the power 2. Right? Fine. Then you know, as limit of u approaches 0, sine u over u equals 1. 1 into as limit of u approaches 0. Here you have 1 minus cos u over cos u into u to the power 2. Right? Okay, fine. Now you can write as limit of u approaches 0. 1 into, right? 1 minus cos u. You can rewrite it by using half fingers. It's 1 minus 2 times of sine squared u over 2 over, I will write this u squared there, and as limit of u approaches 0, 1 over cos u. I have taken this cos u here. There. Now you know as u approaches 0, cos u approaches 1. This equals 1. Then 1 into as limit of u approaches 0, 1 minus 1 it cancels, negative 1 into negative, negative into negative it's positive, 2 times sine squared u over 2 over u squared into 1. Now we have this part. මෙයා තමයි අපිට ඉන්නේ. දැන් මොකද මම කරන්නේ? I will write it like this. As limit of u approaches 0, 1 into 2 times sine u over 2 over u over 2 to the power 2. Now you have u over 2 to the power 2 there. Here you have u squared. Then you can divide it by 4 to cancel this extra or added 2 to the power 2. So it's simplified 2. Then you can see that this part equals 1. Therefore it's equal to 1 into, here you have this one, right? 1 into half into, then 1 into 1. The final answer is half, right? Fine? Is it clear? Understood? Yes. Okay. Okay, if you want to copy down it now. Then let's move on to the next question.